Hi. Hi there. There's a first part of this video. It will show up in the cue card above. Somewhere. And yeah, watch it. It's kind of like the part one of this video, but this is my favorite part of the video. This is the part that involves healing, my favorite part of growth. So like the title says, we're talking about healing from a toxic parent. My name is Eunice Mukimba. Welcome to Pink Amazon Therapy. Welcome 2021. So January, we've got loads of psych, and I know I'm gonna go with this energy until the end of the year, okay? Until the next year. This is a great turn of the decade, okay? And I turned 30 this year, so I am very excited. So welcome. If this is your first time here, click the subscribe button. Click the notification bell so that every single time I have a new video, which is about 2 per week, you are aware, you're the first person aware of the video that I have chucked, and you can watch the videos before I'm able to post them on my social media pages and share them with friends. Share, okay? Feel free to share, feel free to comment, and leave me a thumbs up. Every time you watch this video, leave me a thumbs up. Tell me what's up. Come on, okay? Tell me that you enjoyed the video, because I know I put effort in these videos. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them take my energy, like the first part of this video. It kind of drained me a little bit because it was just pinpointing the problems, and I'm not really the type of person who enjoys just pinpointing problems. I like coming up with solutions. So this one is exciting. We're coming up with solutions. We're coming up with how you can heal from a toxic parent and how the healing journey happens. Okay, so again, karibu sana, let's get started. Okay, so we have identified what a toxic parent is, what a toxic mother looks like, and you've listed and you have ticked off, and you were like, hey, my mom was toxic, so yeah. So what should I do about it? Now this video is for that. Okay, so when you're healing from a toxic parent, there is something called reparenting. Okay, reparenting means meeting your own personal, emotional, psychological, even physical needs, okay, on your own. First, give yourself a really good hug and remind yourself that you are loved, that you're important. Affirm these amazing things for yourself, okay? And reparent your inner child. Go back to that little girl or that little boy who wasn't treated fairly and tell them it's okay. Things get easier. You find a way to heal from this. You meet a nice therapist who helps you through the process, okay? The link below for virtual therapy sessions, but I digress. Reparenting yourself is a really amazing thing about the healing journey. It's meeting those needs and knowing that you cannot rely on anyone other than yourself to meet those needs. You cannot cry over the phone to a parent who may never be able to understand you. You cannot, start expecting all these things that, there's this thing we do when we realize that something isn't right, where we want to correct it. But reparenting yourself is just about meeting those needs internally. Okay, loving yourself so dearly and so amazingly that it doesn't even matter. So what you had a difficult upbringing, okay? You're gonna fix that. Your kids are gonna get an amazing upbringing. You're gonna feed them with so much self-love and so much self-awareness, okay? Reparent your inner child so that you can even be able to be a better parent yourself, okay? That's the first thing. Reparent yourself. Number 2, don't take this personally. I have said the toxic mother is a heart child. It's a child that didn't grow up. It's a child that's scared of every single thing. This is a person who's not gone through their healing journey. This is a person who hasn't utilized their experiences properly. And that's just all they are. And there's nothing we can do, because the one thing is that we understand the heart people, and beyond that, there is nothing we are responsible for. So it's not personal. It's not because my skin color was a little bit darker than my sister's skin color. I'm so hurt by that story that I got shared for on Instagram. Somebody sent me that and told me she really thinks her mom didn't like her because she was a little bit darker than her sisters. And I felt so much pain, because how are you meant to go past that? Yeah, but you are, because it's not personal. So why should I like darker skinned people? Most of the beautiful people I know are darker skinned, to be honest. Alright? And 100%, what is beauty? Beauty is what you decide for yourself. It's what you look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself about yourself every single day. Because if we get so concocted by the standard of beauty of outside there, whether it's our mothers, whether it is the media, we'll die. So don't take it personal. Don't take it personal that she called you stupid. Don't take it personal she probably feels stupid. Don't take it personal that she says, all you do is just make mistakes all the time. You're such a failure. You have not done this. You have not done this. My friend, you're good. Okay? You're going through this healing journey and you're going to thrive beyond all of it. Okay? So just don't take it personally. Shrug it off. I know it sounds really weird, but just shrug it off. Okay? The number 3 thing to note when you're trying to heal from a toxic parent is that you need to create healthy boundaries. You need to start creating boundaries with this parent. Now, I will share another video on healthy boundaries because it's a little bit too big, especially when it comes to the part where, okay, so I have created my boundaries. So what do I do beyond creating my boundaries? Okay, what if this person doesn't respect them? So there will be another video on creating healthy boundaries and maintaining them. Maintaining them is a really key element. Okay, so number 4, you need to forgive and let go. There is always this, once an injustice has happened to us, and that's what happens when we've been raised by a toxic parent, is that it is unjust what has happened to us. Every child is entitled to a beautiful, nurturing, affirming upbringing with respect to their boundaries, with all these amazing things. Okay, so we feel like we need to be vindicated. So we feel like we need to kind of get back at them, and that doesn't get us anywhere. Okay, so forgiveness. I'm gonna give a really amazing example. It's a really sad story. One of my favorite pictures, her name is Joyce Meyer. She was abused by her father, and her mother knew that this abuse was happening, and it was something that, obviously you will be bitter about. Okay, I do not care what type of self-growth or all that stuff, there will be a point that you would be bitter about. Yeah, but she found herself having to look after these parents because that's what she felt that the spirit was leading her to do. Now, that's where forgiveness comes in, right? Now, instead of me being all obsessed with my story all the time, is I can just forgive and let go. Okay, it's not for you, it's for me. Okay, the forgiveness is not for the toxic parent, it's for you. So forgive and let go. Okay, so number 5, re-narrating your story. Now, re-narrating your story is exciting. Instead of being the victim of bad upbringing, instead of being the victim of, improper treatment or injustice, you can be the survivor of that story. Because only the strong survive, baby. Only the strong survive, okay? The weak don't survive, the strong do. And you've made it. You're here. You're watching this video. You're having a virtual therapy session with me, or you're having a therapy session with a different therapist, okay? If you survived, then you're good. Then you're the winner. You're the winner of your story. So re-narrate your story. It doesn't always have to be a victim story where you feel so sad about what happened to you and what you deserved and you didn't get. Re-narrate your story. Okay? Re-narrate your story, and that's important. Now, number 6, grieve the loss of the whole experience. It's almost like a funeral. Our expectations of our parents are large. They're large, and especially when we go into the real world and we realize maybe we were shortchanged. Maybe we didn't get what we felt that was enough. But grieve it, go through the loss, cry, go through the whole process, okay? And then finally come to acceptance that, you know what, it is what it is. I know it sounds really callous, but it is what it is. It's life. Some people get to have great upbringings, but then they still always have a challenge. You don't always feel it like you are shortchanged and you're the only person who was shortchanged. There's always something someone is battling with. But you got yours because it tells something about your story. You can be able to share an experience with a different person who's going through the same circumstance and help them through it. So I have a link to a blog below on how you can heal from a toxic mother as well. There's a lot more detailed information. At the end of the day, listen, we're gonna heal from all of this. The toxic parenting, yes, it's unfair, and the whole point of these videos is to make sure that the cycle stops and the buck stops with us, and that we are the ones who make that personal decision not to allow our children to go through the same experiences, okay? And the only way you can do that is from healing from your own experience. If you don't heal from your own experience, I'm sorry, you're going to carry that baggage to your kids and you're going to hurt your kids, okay? Or you're going to hurt somebody else. You're going to hurt your spouse. These things, they bring themselves up in our own day-to-day relationships if we don't deal with this trauma. It's childhood trauma. Having a toxic parent is really unfair. But there are links below to my virtual therapy sessions. There's link to also my social media pages. Feel free to follow me so that you can consistently have daily doses of positivity, of affirmations, of just, you know, good stuff. Okay, so God bless you. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the love and support. And yeah, let's see each other in the next video. Okay, God bless you. Have an amazing time. Okay, bye.